Good morning. Thank you so much for joining me here on Hichilema TV. Guys, we have some issues that need to be discussed. Very briefly, some of you may not be aware, especially those on my YouTube channel, of what's trending on social media. So the first image is of Dr. Elias Munshya, who is a reverend and a pastor, who is the ambassador to Australia. He was sent to Australia by the government of Zambia, and he was appointed by President Hakainde Hichilema. In the middle there, good morning. As you come in, please just comment down below where you're watching from. In the middle there is a newspaper article which talks about the confusion erupting in Tonse. There was a mass confusion yesterday in Tonse Alliance, and many people were celebrating and happy, especially the UPND cadres, because to them, they are already seeing victory for 2026. And I've warned them that be careful, don't be happy about the happenings of Tonse. Life is spiritual. Remember that Malawi formula will definitely take place in Zambia, because Malawi is a junior baby to Zambia. In that image there is KBF. I love this man. I don't know. I just love KBF initials. They are just too presidential material. KBF and Dr. Fred Membe, an amazing man who has been so vocal on social media with regards to the happenings in Zambia. He's in court today, and there is a plan to have him behind bars by President Hakainde Hichilema to dismantle the opposition unity. And then down there is an image of a prominent lawyer, Simon Mwela, who called out that Dr. Elias Munshya, Reverend, who is now using his social media platform to share his reverendship, doctorship, how he's been confirmed as a doctor on social media. Suddenly he is trying to be a correct, straight guy. But the guy has already messed up. And over there we have Dr. Edgar Chagwa with Sean Tembo. Sean Tembo is a straightforward guy. To be honest, we often judge people based on what people say, especially when you're not part of them. But now that I'm just, a neutral person, I'm a unifier. Remember, I told you that I'm the chairlady of the elections that are taking place in 2026. And the president I'll post on this page will be the president of Zambia. In knowing how Sean Tembo operates, I think he's a straightforward person, and it's unfair what happened at his house yesterday. And of course, we have Dr. Edgar Chagwa, who is the face and the brand of Tonse Alliance. So I welcome you guys this morning as we speak about these issues. Presently, we are breathing the same air, me and President Hakainde Hichilema and his wife. They are presently in the United Kingdom on what they classed as a state or working visit. And there was, some press statement or whatever you can call it from Hamasaka saying he was going to meet even King Charles. He was invited. And then we saw President Hakainde Hichilema travel to Zambia. I don't like people who disturb my stream. Block. I don't have time, please. I am talking about the affairs of my nation. So please don't disturb me. So President Hakainde Hichilema arrived yesterday. I don't know whether he arrived at Heathrow Airport or Gatwick or Glasgow. I don't even know. But I saw he was received by the current High Commissioner to the United Kingdom, Mazoka's daughter, who is the High Commissioner, and a few people. And then I also saw the ambassador to Zambia from the United Kingdom with, I think, her colleague. Maybe they've come on holiday. I don't know what they've come to do. And then President Hakainde Hichilema was with his wife. And then we saw a gun, is it an army salute, of a Zambian. The car that President Hakainde Hichilema went into had no flag. Therefore, we can only conclude that President Hakainde Hichilema is in the United Kingdom on a private visit. And when it comes to the royal family, for me, who's been in the United Kingdom for 21 years of my life, I came here when I was 20, guys. I am aware that they have a calendar where we can follow the, program of where the king is going to be. And so far, he is not supposed to be in Scotland, and there's no other program. Yesterday, he was petting his cow. He was busy enjoying. I've shared all those posts on my page. But for the sake of those on my YouTube channel, I'll share the article on my community tab. So guys, many of you people may judge the event that happened yesterday as, Sean Tembo is an author of confusion, just like somebody's commenting here. That's why I never want to know people from others, because that is how you judge people. In this united front, one thing that you should realize is that personalities will clash. People will have their own opinions. And obviously, many people want to be presidents, but we can only have one flag bearer. And that is why yesterday I gave an ultimatum to all opposition leaders to unite and come up with one leader, or I will endorse a leader. There's no time for us to waste. Hakainde Hichilema is playing with our resources. Right now, he's in the United Kingdom on a private visit using our government resources. We are not going to allow that. We only have a few months to boot him out from his seat. So far, we're doing so well. UPND have nothing to talk about. They are now bringing old pictures of A, B, C, D, did this and that. I've shared videos of Black Apple and how he was humiliated and forced to confess that Hakainde Hichilema is a president, more like a ritual. And when you see the UPND cadres, they look filthy, they look dirty. And those are people who are supposed to be in government. Of course, in Salafie, their only empowerment is junta. That's the only thing that UPND can give them. They don't have access to the mines. They don't have access to real proper food. I always ask them, even on WhatsApp, do you have Hungarian sausage in your fridge? Do you have electricity in your house? If you don't, then I have no business talking to you. Especially if you're a UPND card and you have no 1 million kwacha in your account. Please, I beg, don't waste my time. Let's talk about other things. So let's start. First things first. Dr. Elias Munshya is a trained lawyer, a pastor with a PhD in philosophy that was appointed by President Hakainde Hichilema to represent Zambia in Australia. Ever since he's been in Australia, he's been on so many activities. I believe he's also the ambassador, representing even New Zealand, I believe, Australia and New Zealand. And under his wings, he's got people who work for him, and he's got a family, a wife, children, I believe, who followed him from Canada. He was based in Canada, and he was a practicing lawyer, I believe, because he always used to share that he's a lawyer, he's an advocate, he's been what do you call it, accepted to the bar? What do you call it? In Australia, in Canada. And for somebody who's lived in the diaspora for many, many years of his life in Canada, we expect him to behave upright. We expect him to know the laws of the land, because Australia and Canada is one and the same thing, except Australia is on the other side and Canada is this side, and they also speak French. But Dr. Elias Munshya, he was running a program called Wakwitu before President Hakainde Hichilema became president. Now, there is something that you guys should know about me. Even if you're my friend, if you do something, I will call you out. Because we cannot fight for something together. And then when you're in that position, you forget us, your friends, huh? And then you misbehave, and then we should watch you. No, we're not going to watch you. We will call you out as well. So, in case you never knew this, if you like, ask him. The first time when Dr. Elias Munshya was going to Zambia, I, Lilian Mutambo, organized the meeting for him to meet President Hakainde Hichilema. That is how good I am. I don't block anybody from opportunities. I remember when I was coming to Zambia, before he was even doing the TV Wakwitu. And I said, okay, why don't you meet President Hakainde Hichilema since you're coming to Zambia? He said, okay, I don't know how to meet. I said, no problem. And I organized I called a lady called Ruth Dante. She can remember this. She's now the ambassador in South Africa. And I said, look, Elias Munshya is in Zambia. Can you organize? Because he's been talking about Bill 10. By that time, it was a Bill 10 issue, Bill 10, Bill 10, Bill 10. Can you organize for him to meet HH? He said, okay, no problem. That is how Ruth Dante made things happen. But I was the one who made Elias Munshya meet President Hakainde Hichilema. And personally, I've never met him before. I've never taken a picture with HH. So he doesn't know me as far as everyone is aware. But I organized. All right. So with Elias Munshya, I held him so highly as an uncle from the same church in Zambia. So there are certain things that you would never expect him to do because, he's representing us well. At least a diasporan has been appointed by President Hakainde Hichilema. So Dr. Elias Munshya went to Australia. And the truth is, I heard of these rumors years ago. When did he go? I think he went to 2022. One of the ladies who is a very close friend of mine who's in Australia, she called me. She's like, can you imagine this ambassador was asking me out? Kunona watu shupa. He's asking for pictures. He wants to see girls. I was like, I don't talk about politics anymore. So I didn't really bother about that. All right. And for a fact that, when you go to his page, he's in this meeting and that meeting, I was like, maybe people are just talking, women. How do you know he wanted to date you? And then another allegation came where I think it's in New Zealand. One of the officials, Abasungu, the wife was having chats and it is alleged that there was a relationship between the two of them. And the husband complained bitterly to the government of Zambia, but nothing was done about that. I believe in karma, all right? When you do certain things in private, you get away with it. One day, you will be exposed. So Elias Munshya, Dr. Elias Munshya became careless. And the conversations that he was having with other girls, I believe from Zambia, who are based in Australia, from what I know, many of them have stated that he wanted residency. It is alleged that he wanted residency to stay in Australia there because he likes Australia and then he's enjoying his luxury cars. He's the ambassador and everybody, ambassador. Even though he went there with his wife, he has been very flirtatious and the girls are not happy about his conduct. Despite all these complaints to Zambia, nothing has been done. But again, I don't blame him because Mulambo Haimbe, who is the foreign affairs minister, also has a lot of things hanging up his, armpits. He has a baby with a lady whose husband unalived her. I still don't believe that guy murdered himself. I don't believe it. Honestly, I just have this gut feeling that this guy, somebody wanted to silence him. And they had to just plant logo somewhere there and make it as if this is what happened. But if you remember the story, I covered a live stream before on YouTube. I didn't do it on Facebook because Facebook people were like, oh, it's personal. Why are you talking about people's private things? I was like, look, if somebody is in an office of power and position, they should never abuse it. And that is why for somebody like Elias Munshya, it shouldn't be taken lightly on him because he's lived in Canada. He understands how prime ministers, members of parliament, they resign even for a girlfriend affair, which nobody has even a text message, they resign. Why? Because it is morally correct for you to resign. But when you have an ambassador who is so flirtatious and sending images and doing video calls and showing his dodo to everybody that he's speaking to, he doesn't deserve a chance to be in Australia. What the hell is he doing there? You can replace him, find another ambassador. And if he has Australian, Canadian papers, resign, mate. Go back to Canada and, reflect on your conduct. It is unacceptable. Now, Dr. Elias Munshya's images are flying around WhatsApp. All right. They're flying around WhatsApp. Personally, I don't keep such, but, they're flying around WhatsApp. And that image over there where we have put his face there, okay, sharing as received, is actually the items there. Now, This is very embarrassing for an elder at your age to be displaying, not only displaying your dodo, but the size. What is that? What are you doing? Why are you embarrassing yourself when you are married? And what even makes it worse, look at that. He's wearing a ring. Who does that? You are married, for crying out loud. So you don't know that people take screenshots these days? You trust everybody by showing them your kankubala. Mwatu shikula. So why not resign? You're busy posting on your Facebook, I'm here, I'm there. Who are you fooling? That's not right. You, Elias Munshya, you would speak about Dr. Edgar Lungu. You, Elias Munshya, you would speak about the gross misconduct in the Patriotic Front. Why aren't you taking the lead to resign on moral grounds? Who took the screenshots? Certainly you were chatting with somebody and that person has blocked their picture in the corner. You were taking videos. There's so many disgusting pictures of him showing his part. What is that? Is this part of some ritual or what? Because it's become rampant now, whereby somebody of high position like yourself, a lawyer admitted to the bar. Thank you so much for telling me that it's admitted to the bar, my people. Sometimes, okay. For your position of power as an ambassador with a Mercedes-Benz limousine kind of arrangement, with a nice mansion in Australia, what are you doing lowering yourself to the standards of social media dodo sellers and the nunu seller? What is that? Should we classify you as an ambassador or as a stripper? Because this is unacceptable. And you have no business anywhere near the office of our government. You are enjoying taxpayers' money. And all you do is undress. And the president of Zambia has complained that the ambassadors are not bringing anything, they are lazy. Well, Mr. President, sir, your ambassadors have been stripping on video calls. They have no business sending investors to Zambia, but rather they are investing in their own dodo. We had another lady, Bamazuba, who was in South Africa, and she was sent back. What's so special about Elias Munshya? Why isn't he going back to Zambia? And whatever you can call it, whether it's loyalty, you have disappointed those who live in the diaspora, because we know what it means when it comes to conduct and you're in high position. Especially video calling yourself. There's another video call where he was talking to another lady. I think it's different girls he's talking to. Or it's the same guy, I don't know. Because, you know, when somebody wants to show that they have muscle in the dodo, he's now going in the toilet, I believe in offices, and then he's on video call and this person screenshots. What is that? Can you reduce yourself to this level? A reverend, a pastor, for that matter. And you expect people to do what? Or not to protect you, to be silent, to be shaking. Nima ambassador, no mate. You used to speak about Dr. Edgar Lungu. I'm not going to keep quiet. How do you think you are? You're disgusting. You're supposed to be my father, mate. What are you doing displaying all your items on social media? And how did we have access to this? Why are these things flying around on WhatsApp groups and all those things? For crying out loud, can you resign with immediate effect? What is that? Do you think the Canadian government will be happy? Do you think they'll still keep you on the bar in Canada? Of course they'll remove you, because what you're doing now is selling pornography. You are in such a big position and the power has gotten so much to your head. That's why they say some people, it's not because they don't have anything, that's why maybe they are kinder. Yes. When you are poor, You are very kind. Now that you have money, and by the way, these guys are getting like $21,000 a month. $21,000. So the money is too much. It's getting to his head. I have so much money. And for you to be sent to Australia or any diplomatic mission, you need to do a training called protocol diplomacy. I did the training. And there's so much they tell you about your conduct, your dress code, how you speak, So how then do you find yourself stripping naked and speaking to girls or women, married, some are even married, on video call and showing them what is supposed to be your house, your home? Inganda yenu na bakashibe yenu, muletu fudida, muletu shikula, forever anabenu. What is that? And instead of you hiding in shame and resigning, you are there busy posting and we're supposed to be shaking. Oh, Nima ambassador, Balemu government. My friend, government is temporal. Power is temporal. You should have left before you are even fired or whatever. Very disgusting. What is that? That you have to be showing people. Please, you cannot be a Nyele ambassador and we'll keep you in our government. You can't. You cannot be a Nyele ambassador and represent the people of Zambia. When there is opportunities to go and meet Abantuko Australia, you'll be asking the girls out instead of looking at what is supposed to be done for the nation of Zambia. So, for the first time, I agree with President Hakainde Hichilema that his ambassadors are lazy and Elias Munshya is one of them. He's very lazy. What time and energy do you have? There's a lot to do as an ambassador. You are supposed to be meeting those that came as diplomats. 1. 2, there's fouls. There's people who are in detention who are supposed to be helped, Zambians. There are people who are sick. There's people who have died. What time do you have to start video calling and showing? Don't you have a wife? Get your behavior. Chiwempala. This is the product you produced. Chiwempala. Mwasevan. We expected you to behave better. So all this while, Mwalife, oh, bakwetu, abatekanya because you had no money. Now that you have no money, now you have shown your true colors. Dodo ambassador. Effing chief, go back to Zambia. We don't need such. Have you ever seen a Nigerian ambassador or Ghana doing this? What is that? What type of excitement? It was a show off. It was a posing. Posing from my office at oh, they are doing well in Canada. Things are cheap. You can just go to a second-hand shop and put things, nice flowers, nice books, and say I'm an author. And there's also ghostwriters, they write for you and say, look, I'm an author, I'm living comfortable. And people will say, wow, Ari Kalawino. Gosh! You've become a Nyele ambassador. Representing who? Which is Zambia? Please, resign. Don't have time to babysit you. We don't have time to comfort you and say, no, people trapped you. You trapped yourself. Not ten so. With the other one, what is that? And some fools were thinking maybe, when I talk about fools, you know, those useless cadres that are paid and they come on social media. Oh, it's a lie. It's a what do you mean? You think we just talk because we have nothing to do? Some of us, we knew this story way back in 2023, but we were busy with our lives. But since this Nyele ambassador is the one who even brought the issue of proceeds of crime on even the Lungu family, on everybody, he must also face the wrath of imposing certain policies and laws on people. Him too, he should also be arrested for displaying his manhood. Cybercrime. We were not there. You and the girl, you were doing the video. And now suddenly, your manhood is all over social media. If you are you know, my people, if you've lived in Canada, Australia shouldn't excite you. You understand? Because these are two great countries. All right? But this time now, this man has gone to Australia as an ambassador. So needed, have you on a lunch? So ni poverty fear didn't for you to be humble, to be nice to people. You are ashamed to do ambassador. You are the one who was chatting. So kudos to Simon Mwila, a young lawyer who has today been given the authority by the Zambian government as a notary. I think Munshya filwana ziale. Did he pass ziale? Did he try ziale? Tetwa pass ziale kosa. I'm sure. I'm a lawyer. Somebody abroad. I'm a special paper 1, special paper 2. I am a ABCD, multiple choice. Otherwise, if you are a true lawyer, you can't reduce yourself to this. You can't. Why? Any excitement that you're above the law. Even you are now feeling you run the country, it's your kingdom. That's why anything that YHH does, you'll be there. Me, I used to wonder, this ambassador, every day on Facebook, if this one writes this on Facebook, he's there, he's commenting. I said, ambassador, you are on Facebook. Now it makes sense. The other ambassador, he was busy showing Inganda per social media. You should be embarrassed of yourself. You should even be dropped as a reverend. Reverend, okay? It's a reverend. No, nonsense. A reverend, you are showing your manhood on social media. Allah. What is that? How can you be a reverend and you are showing people your manhood? It's unacceptable. You know, poverty, life is spiritual, I'm telling you. Life is very spiritual. Bakutola ko Hakainde bakupera kwenchi to wale bwata ko pa kwetu wale bonfya mabandos yobe ule pange chongo pabo kwetu biutem bakupera kwenchi a good position. You go there wambok full. Poverty is very spiritual and life is spiritual. These are your ancestors calling you poverty. Tamwa vera. So it's taking you back to where you belong. So Dodo ambassador resigned, and I have no business to not to talk about this. I will talk about it because you were given a job to represent my country. Let me read what a job of an ambassador is. I think sometimes it's important. That's why Hakainde bale dishanya. Bisa Hakainde sa. On this one, I agree with you. Your ambassadors are lazy. This one is busy. Too much nyere. Ambassador job description. Okay? An ambassador is a high-ranking representative who acts as the official liaison for their country, organization or brand, or in another setting. Their specific duties vary, but generally include fostering positive relationships, representing the interests, and providing information, promoting products or services, and maintaining diplomatic relations, whether in a governmental context, as a student representative of the students, because it's just ambassador. So the government ambassador, types of ambassadors, all right, is a senior diplomat leading a diplomatic mission in a foreign country responsible for representing their home government and managing diplomatic relations with the host country. It is a crime in Australia to show Dodo. I know as a diplomat, you are immune to being arrested because you have immunity, all right? But you can go to your country and your country can arrest you. That's why he's doing that, because Australia cannot arrest him. Because he's immune due to diplomatic relations. But when you're committing a crime on the soil of Australia, and you are doing digital images, you are sharing, because for me, I'll conclude you are sharing these images. All right, for you to be talking to these ladies, you consented to your dodo to be seen on video. And since your dodo is seen, you did not say it's private. It's obviously for public consumption. Because if your conversation was private, we would have seen the person you were chatting with there. But the person trapped you, okay, took the screenshots, kept them for future, and probably you're blackmailing each other. I don't even know what is happening. But whatever is going on here, this is bullshit. It's dirty, it's disgusting, and you're embarrassing your wife, Mrs. Munshya, who went all the way to Australia to follow you. Let me read about you. Diplomat, okay? You are endorsing for social media, diplomat. You're embarrassing us. You are even an author. Author for who? Elias Munshya is a Zambian lawyer, politician, and diplomat who serves as the High Commissioner to Australia and New Zealand. He was appointed by President Hakainde Hichilema to the position in 2023. Yeah, so I was right when I told you guys that I started hearing these rumors in 2023. I didn't even know that that's when he was appointed. Okay? He's even on X. This is a risk. You're a pervert, mate. You shouldn't be on social media. And we're going to listen to you as what? And you are the campaigning manager for HH. You're going to campaign as who? As a dodo seller, as a dodo displayer. And by the way, these things are on social media, on WhatsApp groups. So you can't even say, I just woke up and talked about it. They're there. That's your picture there. And your dodo is behind that picture. Even on this picture here, your dodo is there. Now you take your own picture there. You showed your dodo to people. A pastor, reverend, you're even adding reverend doctor. I studied philosophy. Who are you lying to? Reverend honey doctor. You are very honey. Because you cannot be posting things like that as a reverend. You can't. You are a disgrace. You better change. Resign. Stop. Let HH put his Tonga people there. At least they don't embarrass us. Now I'm going to agree with HH for putting Tongas there because they're not doing these things. Allah, what is that? So we're supposed to now be accepting anything you're doing. Oh, because we're more power, we shouldn't talk. How dare you disrespect my country like that? Represent my country, Zambia, and behave anyhow. So Dodo Seller, you better go back home. We don't want you there. Maybe you're even on dating sites. We don't even know where you're found. You are married and you're doing that. If you were single, would have understood. But you know, Zambia, they don't allow to send diplomats, I think, who are single. Yeah. You're not supposed to be single, from what I know. You remember I did the course. You are supposed to be married. That's why even Father Walia married, and he was a ambassador to Australia. When Dr. Edgar Chagolungu appointed him, he had to find a wife, a father, a whole reverend. But at least Father Walia, he took a wife there, and we never heard of, I don't know, maybe, but I never heard of any scandals like that. Very honey reverend. Anyway, guys, I've talked about Elias Munshya. Resign. You are not representing us as Zambia. You are representing yourself and your dodo. As far as I'm aware, an ambassador of Zambia does not display dodo to people. So you are not my representative as my country, Zambia. You should not be in that office, and President Hakainde Hichilema should fire you because he gave you that job on merit. At least you earned it. You deserved it. But you yourself, you've messed up. Life is spiritual. Poverty mentality. You and the other guy. And then tomorrow we'll be complaining about Hakainde Hichilema is only giving tongas. He has messed up. Now whose fault? His fault. It's not HH's fault. This one, I'm on HH's side. Yes. Let's call a spade a spade. HH did not send him to be a diplomat and be showing dodo. So on this one, HH is innocent. HH, futika watongana wambi. Ahabantu wale tuseban. I think now I understand why he's sending Tonga people. Umusebana wachira. What is this? Stop it. Somebody saying, how much does the president get? You pay this, stop fooling us. Yes, you don't know ambassadors get $21,000 iwe. Why do you think HHLV kabatonga kudia? Wale muondalama. Some are on 10,000. Depends on your job and your country. That's how it is. Other countries is 11,000, but you won't get less than $11,000. That's what I know. You can't get $5,000 as an ambassador. Forget it. There's so many benefits. That's why this man should wake up. Bakufumia poverty wa HH. Bakutwala ku Australia as a diplomat, as an ambassador, the head of the mission. You now start opening your dodo. This is the spirit of poverty. No. Spirit of, this is your village people following you. Hello, for a reverend, please go to Deliverance to Hakainde Ministries. Yeah, I highly recommend you go to Hakainde Ministries for deliverance. I'm told it's a problem that he has. It is alleged, yes, that this is a problem he has. Because takapua shikula and you know, these groups, how they are, my people. But we can feel pop in Fast, I just deleted everything. What is that? Let's say, no. They were on one group like that. Said, I think somebody was trying to send somewhere and they were just said, what is this? Oh, and then we started all complaining. Stop posting such things. I looked and said, what is this? Lo and behold, Ambassador Elias Munshya. Behave. Now, let's talk about something more serious as well. Elias Munshya, resign, please. Yours is a serious, gross misconduct. Now, I'm here to talk about Tonse Alliance. Yesterday, we saw the disruption that happened in Tonse Alliance. And I've shared videos on my page, and I was not happy. Because we don't have time to babysit anybody. We don't have time for wrangles. And this is my advice to all opposition leaders. We don't have time to babysit any leader. What I am here to encourage you to do is that you must unite as all opposition leaders and come up with one leader who will be the flag bearer of the opposition in 2026. Yesterday, there was a meeting for the Tonse Alliance, and it was at Sean Tembo's house. Now, if you follow Sean Tembo's page, he had posted that there would be a meeting at a lodge. Now, I'm happy that he posted that the meeting would be at the lodge, and then he secretly diverted the meeting to his house. It's for his security. Now, that's a politician's mind. He's doing very well. Many of you people are aware that I was part of the UPND, so I know a lot of things that the UPND were doing, even when we were campaigning as UPND. Right now, you don't see UPND on Facebook, and you say, don't underestimate UPND. Okay? All opposition leaders, do not underestimate UPND. Yes, they have lost popularity. Yes, they have lost the grassroots, but you cannot be in a trap of messing yourselves up by fighting one another in public. I'm part of WhatsApp groups, and I'm so disappointed in how people, they even castigate candidates, talk about A, B, C, D. You don't see that with UPND. You can't. You can't. If there's one thing that you should learn from UPND, is how they protect their people. You can't beat that. If you want to win the election in 2026, don't be an open book mouth. All the blogs everywhere, article, this one will come, do video. You don't see that with UPND. UPND wait for Hakainde Hichilema to speak before anyone else can speak. Learn from that. All these things that are happening, have you seen any UPND member come and we'll be talking? They don't speak. Until HH speaks, or they give them a go-ahead to say you can speak, no problem. That is why when you see a UPND member speak, Nishina Mampela, go ahead. All right? Now, I'm part of WhatsApp groups. And I'll see this one shouting this person. You know. We are let a confusion. And I'm asking myself, are you serious? You want to form government in 2026? Another one will come. We are let a confusion. We are let a confusion. Do you know, as you are doing we are let a confusion, do you know what UPND is doing right now? UPND are doing Nyansi campaign. That's what we used to do. UPND are campaigning right now. Right now, they are campaigning. UPND don't post pictures on Facebook. They don't do that. I was part of UPND, so I know. Every day they're having meetings. Every day. Okay? Candidates, aspiring candidates right now, they're already going in places, meeting people. Funerals, they're already attending funerals. They're already taking million. We would be told, maybe we're even 10 of us aspiring candidates. Each and every one of you will go to that funeral house. Maybe in a day, 3 of you or 4 of you will go different times. Or mubwele pa 11 hours tiende kumariro. You go. You take your middle meal there. Show abande ba aspiring candidate aba. Babwera, baburo kulosha na imwe. Okay. Another person will go 14 hours. Another person 18 hours. By the time akashike chiria, they have many bags of mini meal, cabbage, cooking oil, transport, buses, everything. So as you are pama WhatsApp, pama Facebook, UPND, they're already on the ground, they're working. And what do you think their campaign message will be? Maona, bakaribo chinja. Maona, abo, banaenda makada, beka bamumenyana. You have now given UPND a campaign message. So right now as we speak, today, they have gone in the words to speak. Maona veti makamba, ba ina confusion wantu aba. Ewa mrefu kusala, danger, ba pia swanga chinje. And the question I have for you people, who filmed the video of that meeting, the disruption that you had, and shared it to social media? The second one I have, I don't agree with anybody going to, because I believe there were some media people, I believe. But I don't agree with the cadres going to Sean Tembo's house to disrupt the meeting. That's trespassing. That's why I said I stand with Sean Tembo. Listen to me correctly why I stand with Sean Tembo. You cannot be telling people your location where you are in this day and age where UPND the abductors. They should know where you're having a meeting. They will come and disrupt it. They will call it unlawful assembly. If you come to my house and we have a meeting, you can't call it unlawful assembly. It's my property, my premises. I'm allowed to invite people however I want. Now, the mistake that they made in yesterday's meeting is taking videos and sharing it to the media. In UPND, physical, we fight. Did you ever hear police come? You are in opposition. Your duty is to protect one another, to protect each other's secrets, not to mess around and show everybody that, oh, this is what is happening. You are too weak. You don't understand what opposition is. We have been in opposition as UPND when I was part of UPND for many, many years. So UPND mastered the art of opposition. You haven't mastered the art of opposition. You think you are still in government and you want to compete with the present government. You cannot. You are not in government. Your power was removed from you. So what are you supposed to do? You are supposed to be doing meetings, sending your youths. We have so many youths. If I call right now, they're at home. They're supposed to be having meetings. Even at a bar is a meeting. They'll be drinking at a bar. I don't think HH has stopped anybody from meeting at a bar. I don't think HH has stopped anyone from going to any place and they'll say unlawful assembly. No. That's why we call it Nyansi campaign. You just tell people, candidates are buena, or we're having a meeting, they'll gather. We used to do this. We go for a meeting. It's PF days. We'll go, Zambia, forward. Zambia. You can't shout because people will know that why you PND. Zambia, forward. So now you go to the meeting and say, Ichakosa. Okay. Nyansi campaign. I see you complaining, no, Hakainde has done this. He knows you don't understand what it is to be in opposition. That's why he's taking advantage. As Hakainde Hichilema is taking people to court, like the way he has taken by SP to court. Bambibalesha ku court imwenamuya. Northwestern. Because right now, if you make a call to Northwestern province and ask, which person will you choose as president? They will say Hakainde Hichilema. In fact, I called 7 people, different. Who is the most popular candidate in, they said Hakainde Hichilema. I was weak. You are not working. You are not doing your job. Your job is for you to be going in those areas, the deep dealers, and campaigning. Abakalamba, Bashenu Mulusaka. The youth, what are you doing at the secretariat? 200 of you. What are you doing there? Go to Solwes. Start your underground campaign. Go to Northwestern Province. Start campaign. But Viepi, Emwane, they are saying it's Hakainde Hichilema there. And we have 10 months before the election. And you'll be meeting each other in Lusaka every day on Facebook. You think, oh, by fighting Bill 7, that's, hey. There are people in the deep dwellings of the village who don't understand Bill 7, who don't understand anything. They just know that HH is the president that they chose, Kadarism in Aleka. So you go with your phones. That's what we used to do. You show the people in the village, Maona, Ababanaba Manga, ni Bakambuiri, Badi Mujeri. Aba mabaona ni ba Lixon Chilangwa, is it Chilangwa, Badi Mujeri. Mabaona Arina Miri Marafa, Aba Mabaona Banamata Namukwala. You explain to them that invest. You want to be a candidate, you can't even remove $1 million. You are joking. Don't joke. That's why if candidates with money come, we will take them and start going around with private jets. We don't have time to babysit anybody. And as a diaspora, I am here to tell you, I am not donating any money to any opposition to say for you to campaign. No. You must be ready to fight Hakainde Hichilema by having at least $2 billion. It's not a joke. I'm not going to babysit you. This man has come to the UK. You think he's come to do what? He's come to look for money. Because he knows that it's going to be a tough campaign. So whilst he's campaigning, Kuno, you start. It's easy for anybody to say, Baba Endaba, okay, how will you support them? There are people with money, millionaires ready to support. You are joking around every day. Fighting. There is Camp A, there is Camp B. Are you sure you want to remove HH? You have a chance to remove HH, and you are doing Camp A, Camp B. Me, I won't support this one. This one I cannot support. We have more than 200 people in jail right now, and their lives depend on you winning their independence for 2026. Stop the fights. We don't have time to Kalandam 2026 after. Who is the chief of this? Who is the chair of this? Who is the leader of this? We are not interested in positions. We are interested in the campaign. Give us money. We go background. Tambo 7 says. Tipasan vitenge tiende is background. We are ready. Me, I'm a grassroots politician, so I know. That's why that guy just came and took over my adoption after Babosha. They gave him, he was able to win Monali. That was my work. So, people want t-shirts. People want message. Not to drink. Me, what I used to do when I go. We go background. Every place you go. Nukusia ndalama. Nukusia ndalama. You are forming branches with no water, no juice. Hey. No yabunga. Mwabashira ko start. Nyansi. Effort to it. Nyansi. Right now, the young people who are 17 are supposed to be registered as voters. Do you know that UPND is taking people with buses? And who is taking them? Aspiring candidates. Whilst you are there, no, as we have all the MPs, so we're going to, In your politics, yachi sungu, yamu Britain, yes, it works. But not in Africa. You have to be on the grassroots. You have to be at the ground. You have to send youths. Do tournaments. When was the last time to go to tournaments? Football. You mean HH to come and say, hey, I was here now. Baba Pisha and tear ball. No. All right? I shared a post of aspiring President Hichilema. When you go to his page, you will know that he's working. I don't think anyone can stop you from going to a campaign for your councillor somewhere. But citizens first. They've even won a seat right now. Eh? They've won. Is it a council? They've won. But citizens first. Don't underestimate Nyasi campaign. So, keep them busy. Meeting. Too many. Start removing money. The young people are seated at home. No bundles. And you know what? Politics of 2026 is not a politics of like the way UPND treated us. Oh, we are in opposition. We don't have money. We became volunteers. Nobody is going to support you if you don't remove money for people to go on ground. They need transport. They need food. They need better cars. They need fuel. They need bicycles. They need Hondas. You better start now. There is no time. When President Hichilema you saw the car he was using. Have you seen the car he has now? Ask yourself, how did this man find himself that Jira Jeep? There are people who are saying, this man is working. Anonymous. You are busy. Hey, you. Please, 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 please. Edgar Chagwalungu did not anoint anybody. Please. All of you need to come together as the opposition. You come together, you pick on a leader, you vote, we all agree, we start promoting that person. When we form government, you will come Minister of Justice, you will come Minister of course, me I also be also in a cabinet. I have to be there. I'm working. I have to be there. Okay? My pela fi iwe nani iwe SP Minister of Information. We want to redeem our country from President Hakainde Hichilema. We want to redeem our country from tribalism, nepotism. So what do? We work as a united force. It's not about me. I was anointed by Edgar Chagwalungu. This one I was anointed. No, it's me. I'm the one who spoke to him last. No. If President Edgar Lungu was alive today, he would be disappointed to see what is happening in Tonse. Something that he worked hard for. Please respect his legacy. Please respect this man. We have not even yet buried him. Some of us, we have joined you on a journey as opposition. We don't belong to any political party, but we are here to give you free advice as somebody from the outside. Ule mwana ifile chitika mudi Tonse alliance. It was not necessary to bring cadres kulenga mwadiba leka bapusha meeting. Elo mwaita na mweka privately. If tu alelwa UPND, you go for a meeting. Iwe nza kubula iwe. Nza kumen. They start fight. Did you see picture? Did you see video? Even today, UPND are fighting. Have you seen picture? Have you seen? You don't do that. Protect your own. Protect your own. Don't let your enemy know your weaknesses. There's no family shirua. Even me and my brother Tulalaka, my sister, my mother. That's how it is. Even with my own children, my son, I don't know. So Sunday, you disappoint me. I'll be waiting for my son, Kashina, I could girlfriend. Has that relationship ended because he did not come and pick me up when he promised you pick me up at 1 o'clock, he came at 3 o'clock? No, we still work it out. Keep your wrangles private. Everybody knows there is team A. There is team B. I'm not going to mention their names because I respect them and I wouldn't want to be part of their fracas. But team A, please stop it. Team B, please stop it. You are all one. Work together. When you are not united, you are discouraging the voters. You are discouraging people who are looking up to you as the hope So, by November 1st, I respect you. I have spoken to you. And you know I mean well for all of you. All my presidential candidates, you know there is no presidential candidate to me I have not spoken to. All of them, I've spoken to them. That's why when I'm telling you that I've spoken to my president, I speak to anyone you're thinking is aspiring to be presidential candidate. Now me, the chair lady, I've spoken to them. I'm the chairperson of elections, diaspora, given myself. Yeah, appointed, self-appointed. Why? Because I don't want these people to lose it. Somebody says, baby sister, abantu ba opposition, na ba shupa, sana, aba nabo, ba ruling party, ba lipa groundi, tuleba mona, to my own opinion, brand mundu vile, na wena Sean Tembo, tabakwete, uluse pali mufungo. Honestly, people are complaining. Right now, you are fighting. Why you pendi na waya? Bale fumengo to my branches. Bale wepa no bufi. Efo tuwale each time. You go to the branch. Elo mwabe Zambia forward. Elo mwabe muziba. Ba Hakainde nde batituma. Ba Zambia letan vitenge batapata letako vititen. But nshinua wash the candidate. And apaso all the candidates. Apukurife uku branch wafunika vitenge. Uku branch wafuna ma t-shirt. You are seeing them wearing t-shirt to say it's Hakainde. No! It's candidates who are buying. That's how it is. So you have to master the art of opposition. Opposition is not for you now to be saying, "How about it to Kanya?" If you want money, just say. If you don't have money, say. People will start moving. Please. Start removing money. Not Fiaksung Empia. Remove the money. Now, somebody said they should not chase anyone for now. Yeah, they can't chase anyone. Anyone who's aspiring. Whether it's in Germany, in South Africa, in China, even me in UK, if I say I want to be presidential candidate, Tonse, please accept me. Even if it is Dorika, is Mudolo, anyone, all the names, accept them. Nobody should be a stranger. No, if this person is being funded by Hakainde, please. Today I'm on Hakainde's side. Please. Today I'm on Hakainde's side. Let's not penalize Hakainde for what he doesn't even know. On this one, that is how fair I am. President Hakainde Hichilema has no time to fund A, B, C to come and fund them, and then they'll be coming to campaign on your ticket. He cannot. Already, what happened to Harry Kalaba? The people that took his party. Are you telling me Harry Kalaba will build his party Citizens First to where it is now? And then you'll be paid by HH to say, no, go and disrupt. And then when you win, you will now give me the... Do you know what it means to win presidency? Harry Kalaba is announced as the president of Zambia. And then you say, no, we agreed with HH. Now Katana instruments of power. You must be joking. So please, if Harry Kalaba is there, he's working. Hey, Harry Kalaba, hey, it's his money. Let him work. If you want also join him, join his camp. That's the way you should go and join him. Harry Kalaba, I think not to demo for Lebomba. It's a Tuwambe Pam. He has the capacity. Join him. Join Harry Kalaba. Join KBF. Join by SP. Because by SP has been busy. I love Dr. Fred Membe. He has really tried. Dr. Fred Membe is, this man is really tried. And then, Tuasa Kwata na Imbwidi. That's why HH has arrested Imbwidi. That's why he's putting behind, because he knows that Chimbaka Mbwidi is a voice of Zambia. So, for the sake of Chimbaka Mbwidi, please, let's put our house in order. Let's not fight. Somebody saying Sean Tembo's group is a problem in Tonse Elias. Let's call a spade a spade. What I'm telling you is, whatever meeting they had, no one has a right to send cadres to Sean Tembo's house. No. And to film, for it to be on public media. No, you don't do that. You keep your issues private. Nobody should know that Sean Tembo and Nakachinda, they are fighting. Those posts, you see Nakachinda will be doing a press briefing, all right, the SG of Tonse and PF. Then he'll be saying, no, anybody who's doing, we're going to pick a candidate from this. Yeah? Shonte will go on his page and, no. You don't do that. Stop using Facebook pages to expose your weaknesses, to expose your angles. Keep your angles private. On any WhatsApp group. Yeah. Form your groups. Private. Don't bring it to social media. You are leaders. Leaders don't come to social media and start fighting. Otherwise, I'll just come and stand as president. Yeah. Because I'm going to tafueme. And you know what people say? Are these the people who want to be leaders? Are these the people? And then tomorrow you blame, hey, Kalaba, I was selfish. No. Who wants to be part of that mess? Who wants to be dragged around? Already Kalaba faced a huge thing for his party when that lady took the party. After she took the party with that man, they married each other and the party is dead. So, him too is being careful. So, Musendene Wino Kalaba. You need Harry Kalaba. You need each other. Okay? You need each other. No matter what, you need to work together. So, I'm calling the names now. Dr. Sebastian Koplande, you need to work with these people. You are not working on your own and you think you can win HH. Forget it. It's a dream. You can't beat HH alone. Forget it. Nami Toka. You can't. You know your HH is. To beat HH, you can't beat HH on your own. You can't. Nami Toka, I'm against HH. But I'm telling you, you can't beat HH on your own. You can't. HH is a machine. You don't see that guy the way he talks. You think you just could. If it was Mbwiri and HH, you know we'll beat HH by 14 hours. But Mbwiri is not well. So Mama Sherry, you are the ones who are depending on. We can't afford to lose 2026. Aramuka Poma prison. Don't joke. I will not spend 5 years talking on your behalf. I'm sorry. I will not. I'll be traveling to the Bahamas, showing you Tenerife. So if you don't decide now, either we choose one candidate, we start moving Nama youth, so I'm calling your names. Dr. Sebastian Copeland, Grefford Mond, KBF, Kelvin Walefu, SP. I know SP is a very flexible man. He's a very good guy. He has no problem with anybody. Okay. Dr. Fred Membe. 4. All right. Harikala. Work together. Being well. Work together. You can't beat HH in your own capacity. These are conversations I've told people privately. I'm now saying it here. Since you're publicizing your mess, I'm here to advise you publicly. You can't beat HH minus being united. Forget it. You can't. You can't. I'm saying this. So, instead of you having too much pride, listen to me, who has been in opposition with HH and we won the elections. Be united. Brian Mundubiri. If it's PF, just pick one candidate. Let them go head to head and choose a running mate. Pari Munshya. And start, please. EFF Kasonde Mwenda. Please. Let me kneel down for you. I am begging you. Nalomba. Please, to beat HH, you need to be united. It's not a journey alone. You can't beat HH alone. The time you knew HH, he had no money. Now, HH has money. Now, HH has money. It's not a joke. Do you see HH wear designer clothes? HH has made money. Money in dollars. Billions. So you're wasting time fighting each other. If you don't listen to this message, you will live to regret 2026. And me, I will keep my mouth zip because now, who are speaking for you, you are embarrassing me. You are embarrassing us. And by the way, some of us, we have even blocked ourselves. We can't even come to Zambia now. So we should continue like this. No. I can't even come to Zambia now. I'll be abducted. And then we're advising you, you are not listening. No, as we have all the structures. It's not about you having the structures made. It's about you looking at who has the no crimes. Because HH has got dirt on all of you. All of you. He's just waiting. If this one is chosen, prison. This one is chosen, prison. HH alete politics yawe na kabila. Why? He was in opposition for 21 years. And he will not stop anyone to block him. And unfortunately, you are buying into his tricks. Every day, Chabinga. Hey! Let's move on from Chabinga. Chabinga is the past. I know the MPs of PF, they are quiet because if they talk, they will remove them, then they will lose their MPCs, then they will pass through Bill 7. So I understand them. They need to continuously work until May. But for the rest of you who are not MPs, you are not in parliament, please forget about the Patriotic Front. Hakainde Hichilema will not give you PF back. He will not. Hear it from me. He will not. He is not going to release it. Because he knows that if he releases PF, you will use PF to win the election. So, let's identify machines, vehicles that are there. Work together. Sign social contracts. Tell yourselves, Iwo kama vice president, Iwo kama president, ama ministers waka from party and ama MPs. Like that, you will beat HH. But if you want to go it alone, you are risking 2026. You see what happened in Malawi? If Edgar Lungu was alive, we would have done the same. It would have been easy. But Edgar Lungu is not there. If Edgar Lungu was alive, you and I know that Edgar Lungu would have won this election, 2026. But Edgar Lungu is not there. So we can't risk it by being selfish. People, don't underestimate me. I talk to any person you think is a president. All of them, I've spoken to them. I understand this one, I understand this one, I understand this one. The only person I've never spoken to is HH. So anyone you know who is aspiring, I have spoken to them. I'm not talking about 20 minutes conversation. I'm talking about 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, interviewing them, asking questions. What is your plan on mining policy? What is your plan on agriculture? What is your plan on... You think I just come on Facebook and yap? Now maybe chair lady of politics 26. So, I am begging you, my elders. You know I mean well for you. You know all of you, I love you equally. You are my leaders. Our leaders do the right thing. Find the flag bearer one. It's not about PF as more structures, so they should be the In fact, it would be a big mistake to even front a Patriotic Front member there because Zambians don't forget what the PF was in 2021 going backwards. So, put a clean face, a clean name, somebody who's not dented. Oh no, Harry Kalaba is there, he's campaigning, he's working with agents. Harry Kalaba resigned when UPND was in opposition and he started working on his own. Munyonga party by UPNT when they formed government. He started another party. Eka. Lelo mwiso mulanda tarika la wale wamana wa church. Yawe no. No. Let's be fair. Bring Harry Kalaba close. KBF. SP President. Dr. Fred Membe. Binwa Mpundu. I'm on you. Yes, you have a movement. You are the youths. It's a time for the youths. But to beat HH, Binwell. HH is not a small... Look, forget about HH. No, my election... HH is a machine. Tabesha. Tabesha. This is the reality and you need to wake up to this. Smell the coffee. Smell the coffee. 10 months before election. 5 months before nomination. No, wala to pay the PF. Who gave you PF? HH may pay the PF. He will not. Please. We have made losses in life. I have invested in things. I lose money. I slept. I couldn't wake up. I've lost money. But I told myself, you know what? It's time to move on. Feel like that. PF is a business that has gone bad. But it will recover at the right time. That's why I always say, Edgar Lungu, dead or alive, any vehicle. That's what I sing in my songs when I'm dancing. Any vehicle. You are wasting time fighting PF. Fighting PF. We want PF. Chabinga taka mi peradi fola. But mausa babadi shech pani. People, your own people betrayed you. And you want to go and grab PF. How? Badi dama 5 million kwa chabandu. When Liswaniso is confident to say, Tima kumanena vena Chabinga, you think he's joking? Please, you are wasting time. Brian Munduil. Ichawaich. Please. Waluwinda. I'm begging you, sir. HH is not the one that you were taking from this police station, that police station. Forget it, sir. He is the president, chief commander-in-chief of the armed forces. The head of the house. Make you know that he not be small boy now. He be big man. He's on top. So if you realize now that you're not dealing with just any ordinary person and talk, and come and talk, please, forget the PF party for now. Let Mao Sampa be fighting that battle because they started that illegal assembly, whatever they were doing. Let them be following. You are a good mobilizer, Baluwinda. You are the hope of Zambia. You should be the next speaker. Not Nedemut. Baluwinda, you should be the next speaker in the next parliament in 2026. Because you've been in government, you understand how government operates. Look at Kawata. Kawata is you. It's the most developed place. So you don't even think of presidency. No, sir. No. You are the mobilizer. Mobilize the people. Work together. You have been there for Dr. Edgar Lungu. No one should even tell you that people don't respect you. In fact, you are the most loved person in PF. Baluwinda. Because of your loyalty, you have stood the test of time. Don't let separate you. No, we are the fire. No, sir, please. Nakachinda, on the other hand, please, I'm begging you. Unite yourselves. You are the SG. Unite yourself. Forget. No, as we've been here for a long. Please. MMD used to say the same thing. Is it here now? Your NIP used to say the same thing. Is it here now? You are not dealing with any ordinary person. You are dealing with Hakainde Hichilema. HH is a machine. Forget about HH being. No, people are going to listen. Please. Forget about the PF party for now. Leave it for Shawinga and HH. Because you know what you're risking? Let me tell you. Chabinga will stand as president of PF. And people will be voting for PF. Because in the villages where you are not going, they will think PF have chosen Chabinga. When he gets votes and HH gets votes, they will now, because they are forming an alliance, PF of Chabinga. He has the papers. Yesterday he even posted that, I've just woken up to check if I still have the papers intact. Did you start Chabinga? He can't let go of PF. Ulaweja. I'm sorry, it is breaking news. It is breaking your heart. I know how it feels to lose something you've worked hard for, but the next government will give you back PF. For now, forget about PF. For now, PF is in the heart. PF is the structures. PF is the people. So instead of confusing your people, the structures, hey, to structures, we have the structure. Please, there's no time. Let me check my calendar. Please, BP. There's no time to waste. Today is 1st of October, November, December, January, February, March, April. 6 months we need to choose a leader to stand as the one who file in to nominate. Please, are your papers correct? You are chasing after PF. Chabinga is busy registrar of society with his vice president and some 14 members of parliament of PF who have decided to go to the PF of Chabinga. They are eating. Those MPs, they don't care about the Zambian people. They are only caring about their mouth, how they'll eat. They don't care about the legacy of Lungu or Sata. So please, Biko, I am begging you. Ndemi Lomba, listen to me that worked with HH and how things worked. As long as I've helped the president win elections, I am a factor. Because I didn't help a president that lost. I helped the president that won. So, with all this confusion, all of a sudden newspapers are posting. Confusion erupts in Tonse. Kalemba even posting. They are happy. Those are sponsored media pages of UPND. So what you need to do is sit down as men. No munkoyo. Na chiwantu. Na to gin somewhere, na to whisk. Talk as men. Choose. Let our mother, Bamumbipira, I saw her in the picture, be there. Talk. Talk. And come up with a leader. Otherwise, Baluwinda, you will fail the people in jail. There are people who've been jailed for 8 years or 8 years. If Hakainde Hichilema passes in 2026, those people will be in jail till 2031. Please, for the sake of those people who are in prison, I beg. A church is not an ordinary person, I beg, please. Yes, the chiefs are angry. Yes, the Zambian people are angry. But if you don't come together, you will divide the votes. And the church, his kind of governance is divide and rule. So you are giving him the leverage to carry on in 2026. We don't want that. I even stopped following Kalemba. I think they even blocked. I don't follow those pages. Let us work united. Even if it's Sean Tembo, you will decide as president, it's okay. We want one leader. We start making noise. Forget about, we are the MP of South Africa. But please, if you ate money in South Africa, it's okay, it's your good luck. Not everybody will be lucky to eat money. Okay? Not everybody will be... Look, there are opportunities that will come. But Joe Muchemo wa Edwin, ushetukadia bonse. Efo yaba. Wa Joe Muchemo ushetukadia bonse. Imowe na wa Joe mukasangwa tina ine opportunity ne na aladi hapo ifintu imota mwadiepo. Imbi opportunity mukesari ne shakarieko. Life is 10 by 10. Please. All the presidents that have parties that are standing are available to work with you. But babari ukukusa PF, please forget about your PF. Forget for now. Because even people, when I'm saying, oh, we are forming government next year, people ask, you think we haven't forgotten about PF? So you can't front a face of PF, of somebody who's been in government. You can't. Can't. If it was Edgar Lungu, yes. Did you hear what I said? Edgar Chagwalungu, yes. Pardon me. Edgar Chagwalungu, yes. It would have been fine. Okay. But for these other ones, no. They don't have the capacity to beat HH. Nobody in PF can beat HH. I'm saying this. Nobody in PF right now has the capacity to beat HH. Nobody. Nobody has the capacity to beat HH. And this is the truth. If you don't listen to me, you remember this video and say, Leader Nadilandid. If you want to win 2026, front a face of someone who has never been in government with PF, 1. 2, has been in government, maybe they resigned, someone like Kalaba. 3, there's a guy from South Africa who is making noise. Bring everyone together. A millionaire is making noise that he wants to be part of a party. You are saying he's a ABCD. Oh, I'm just laughing at the WhatsApp groups. I say, what are you people talking about? You are in your home. You are not campaigning. And somebody says, I want to stand. Now go take a pass it. Uncle is on a private jet arena. We don't want him. That is how UPND has succeeded. They welcome all candidates. They don't say, Kabioko, Tetuwina. No, Kumu Sendempia, to Amuleta, USA to Karapa. Okay, Wabomba San, Ukaba Minister of Foreign Affairs. Okay, Uka Minister. You are fighting someone you don't even know. No, Udade Wombana Bushiri. So Bushiri, hey. Me, do you know why I would defend anybody? Because I've been in a situation where people accuse me. How many names have people called me? Am I those things? No. So how can I start accepting that no, Kalaba is true? He's working for Bushiri. No, Kalaba is funded by Bushiri. No. No. Somebody is saying not Kalaba. Then you don't understand politics. We are saying everyone should work together. You can't be choosing. You're in that, not this one, not this one. Then you're not ready to win the election. To beat HH is not a joke. I'm talking the truth. Let's go. That's why you hear in Amatamola, they'll be saying, don't compare Chakwera to HH. They know what they're saying. Chakwera is a pastor. He's a bit lenient to some things. You see, he considered defeat. He did the HH, akasumi na fezi. He's already preparing at Wakawina. Tamam feel at Wakawina up to 2041. So, to encourage you, let's work together as a united force. Every person that is watching our programs, look, if Mwamba was there, we know that would have been our candidate. He's in exile. It would have been, me, I would have even said, but he's in exile. He'll be a big minister next year. But for now, are you telling me Mwamba will be in exile for another 5 years? When I think about it, you mean I will not visit Zambia till 2031? You mean the people are in prison from 2031? No. Munya Zulu is crying for you. JJ Banda is in exile. He's crying for you. We can't afford to be playing around. It's a time for us to move as a united front. Forget about who is this one. This one betrayed Balungu. This one said this. That day Balungu said, I can't do. No! The man is no longer with us. His family needs justice. The best you can do is not bring confusion and tag his name along. No, that's not his legacy. Edgar Lungu was a unifier, but he's no more. Can you pay respect to his legacy by working together? Don't give HH a chance to leverage on your weakness. Don't allow HH to win you because you failed to come together. Don't let HH to beat you because you had pride. Lower yourself. Go, even if it's to Calabar. Boy, it's at Wambe, we're coming by force. All the structures come in Kuri Calabar. All the structures come in Kuri KBF. That's what to do. There is no time to fight for PF now. There is no time. 5 months. No. We cannot afford that. We can't. I'm begging you. They are playing politics of NIHH. Even the thing of the PF Ukuyikate, those are politics they're playing on you. They will release PF in March, in June 2026. You can't even put a candidate there. So why are you waiting? Start working now at the grassroots level. And I'll call all of you today. All of you. I will call you. All of you. Every presidential candidate, I will call you today. All of you, my parents, I will call you today. To beg you for unity, to beg you to work together, to beg you to refrain from posting things on your social media platforms. You have the capacity and the ability to beat HH, but not alone. You must work together in a united force. You must work together in unity. Otherwise, it will be a walkover for HH next year. And, akanwana kakaripa. Ukulalanda just up 3 months. You are telling me I'll be talking like this for 5 years. No. I'm sorry. Please. Tumfuirenuko fuibarira and fintu ifishinga. I mean well for you. And that's the reason why when I say any candidate that is coming, it's not your duty to say, I think he's working with HH. No. HH has the money now. He doesn't need anybody to work with him. He doesn't. He has the money to flaunt now. Not HH. Kachema. We even say Kachema. Iraima politics area. But money the guy has. Even today I ask him for money, he will give me. He's rich. But I don't subscribe to his policies and his politics. That's why I went against him. So, to say with your fighting. Don't let our fight be in vain. Don't let those in exile be in exile for good. JJ Banda is missing his wife, his children. They are missing him. He wants to come back home. Tayali wants to come back home, even though he's fighting for HH. He needs to come back home. I want to visit my farm in Zambia. I want to come and eat mango. You mean I will not eat mango for another 6 years? No. No. HH must lose in 2026. You mean I cannot go to Nakonde Kumushi? Nakana. So my elders, I have begged you. The grassroots is ready. The ground is fertile. You are the key to 2026. Come together. Shame the devil. Shame to you PND to let second groups. Shame them. Let's have one candidate and a vice. And of course, we'll have a standby in case. And we start fronting that name. We start selling that name. It's not... Hey, KBF HDF. Awe, KBF Wafi. Hey, no. Sean Tembo. No. I don't have time to be answering to all those petty arguments. I find them childish and petty. I am ready to support somebody who's ready to be in government. We don't have time to therefore forming a government next year. Ama youths wachula to prepare mining policies that will be favorable to them, so that at least ama youths wale kwate fitunturu, and even their pages should be monetized. Ama youths wakwate kofia kushita, those who are in entertainment. That's why the youths who are supposed to be entertaining Zambian people and speaking for the Zambian people cannot, because they are not monetized. They are waiting on government crumbs. We cannot be in crumbs for life. No. So after this, by God's grace, in 2036, I'll now come and stand as president. For now, I'll let you people stand for 10 years. I'm joking. That's just a joke, by the way. But guys, on a serious note, please, let's work together. My elders, I'll call you today. All of you, I'm calling you today one by one. Please, I will send you a message. All of you. Sir, please, don't listen to people. Let's get PF. Let's get PF. Please. Firekeni. Firekeni. Bafuitireni. Let's get PF. Let's get PF. Don't listen to that. Don't listen to Didem Mutambo. Imagine somebody even one time said, Didem Mutambo, she's UPND. Wa UPND badi mutuma. Bantu minakusha wa UPND. Tamone fu bantu kani on Facebook wa UPND. Pama WhatsApp group, they are insulting me, posting pictures and just saying 7 baby dads is what are the people that I can work with. Please, for the sake of the future of Zambia, let us stand united to remove Hakainde Hichilema. Sean Tembo, you were right to call the police, but next time don't. Keep your matters private. Next time you're having a meeting, have your own cadres. That's how you do it. That's how we're doing it in the UP. And you have your own cadres at the door, at the gate. They can't enter your yard. They are there to guard your house. They come to interrupt the meeting. Bala basova pado. Ufu na chani pan. Choke up. End up. How did they enter your house so freely? It means you have no security as well, Pamieno. Change. Okay? And look for a campaign center, a neutral place. A house of somebody who's not even a known person. Mafamu. Mwamu kukumana. There are so many people who are willing to give you properties for you to be meeting. Okay? So, my people, I can assure you that our leaders are going to unite. And the late President Edgar Lungu would have wanted to see, you know, Tonse Alliance form government next year. Forget about, oh no, NCP. Forget about NCP. Please. Please. Forget fronting any of your political parties. I'm begging you. Anything to do with PF, it will not work in 2026. Listen to me. It will not. HH will just use Kadarism as a campaign. And he has many pictures and videos to show people. So please, let other people to be the face of PF. And you be backbenchers. And we'll give you MPs and everything. Okay? Reynolds, Wafia, Atuebeko, agenda baridi. Yes, so agenda ndemieba. Yakutirati. The united front, all these opposition leaders should come together. You are going to make the campaign easy for HH if you would go 1-1. Like what happened in Malawi. Palace people, if UNIP was still in existence, we could have visited to life by UNIP. But you know that politicians, you've been finishing each other's parties. So UNIP is finished. MMD, right now, would have been a season for Never Smooth. But he didn't know. He was not smart. He was not looking ahead of time. He's a supporter of HH. So please, PF, work with these people. Okay? Work with these people. Don't sideline. Don't go on media and say, hey, KBF, what are you doing? Hey, Mundu Binefish Udeshta. Hey, you and I were Sean Tembo. Who told you? Alungu said this. Those things are not necessary. Okay, so thank you so much, guys. I have had a very busy week because I took the car to the garage and for the first time I've used buses. Now na noko na napwa na nyororoka na lapira. I will never I'll never put a car in the garage during the week of school run. It's tough. So I have to go and pick up so that I should have a car in readiness to pick up the children later for school. But I'm just here with love. And of course, the Dodo ambassador must resign. So thank you so much. I'll do another video later in the evening to talk about Tonse Alliance. And I'll give you an update after I've spoken to all the presidents. All of them, they're on my speed down. I'm campaigning for HH. No, but President, no. All the presidents are on my speed down. Why? Because I want to make sure that they put in the policies that will help you, a Zambian, the one that is in Zambia, and you, a taxpayer. So I'm not just talking because I have nothing to do. I'm talking in the interest of all you Zambian people. So I love you so much, guys. See you. Let me go now. I'll see you probably in the evenings when I speak to them. I begin now to start calling them. All of them, I'm calling them. All of them, I'm calling them. They must listen to the chair lady of elections, Nami. Thank you so much, guys. Take care. Love you.